All right, traders. So this is SpaceX on opening day. This is the 5-minute chart. And I'm going to try to show you trend surfing in 5 minutes. So let's see if I can pull this off. Now, there's two things we need to trend surf. We need the 20-period moving average. That's what I have in orange. I always put that in orange. And we have the 200-period moving average. The problem is there is no 200-period moving average. It's the opening day of SpaceX, but we're going to just fill it in. The reason I'm going to fill it in like that flat is because the market is kicking off with power off of what would be the 200-period moving average. I'm filling in this little bit of the 20. So now we have the 20-period moving average and the 200. And this is what you would see on any chart, any time frame. This is what you're going to see. Now, this sets up what I call the coastline. This is a surfing analogy. And once you learn this, it's going to absolutely change your trading. All right. The 200-period moving average is the deep water. We are a seagull. We're looking over the coastline. The 20-period moving average is the wave. So let's put a wave in here. We are going to surf the wave. Who is we? The market. The surfer is the market. Okay, they're going to surf up this 20-period moving average, and they're going to get out at the beach. So we don't surf onto the beach. One of the problems that many of you traders are having is you stay in trades too long. You're still, this trade is over and you're still in it coming down. The market's turned around. Or you don't know where to get in. You don't know how to catch a wave, right? So there's a couple things you don't know. You don't know where to sit to catch a wave. These surfers know where to sit. You don't know what a good wave looks like or how to pop up. You're not jumping off the wave as you're getting on it. So as you get on a wave, you stay on the wave. You surf down the face of the wave. You come back if you want to. You come back up the wave and you go down another wave. And then at some point you kick out of that wave. So that's what trend surfing is. We're going to go down the face of the wave. We may or may not stay in with some of our trade. We'll probably get out of our profits here and then maybe we'll keep in a little bit, come back to the 20, and we're going to surf down the next face of that wave. We're going to get out at that point. So we're generally staying for two faces. Down the face of the wave, come back, down the face of the wave, and we're out at the beach. So this sideways move here is what we call the beach. So what is this coming back here? What is this? As it breaks the 20 and it comes back, this is what I call the riptide. Anybody who's ever been to the beach in California understands what that is. Okay, so let's take a look at what the riptide is. Here is the riptide. This is the riptide. The waves are coming into the beach and they are digging. I mean, this is a physical reality at the beach. It will dig a channel and the water will pool up and push a river back out to the deep water. That is exactly what is happening here. The wave energy goes to the beach. It pools up, it digs a channel, and it goes back to the deep water. So as this market breaks through the 20, it comes back and tests the 20, you can catch another trend. This is SpaceX on opening day. This is today. So this is the surfer surfing down he's sitting in the lineup down here, right where he wants to be. He's caught a powerful wave. He's going to get out of some profits at the end of that session. He's going to turn around. He's going to catch that second wave, and then he's going to get out. Now, I teach this in my course. If you catch this QR code, I teach how to deal with every candle, how to do all this stop management, how to learn where the beach is, how to get out. As this market moves, look at this. This market has moved wide, and this market has pushed away from the 20 wide. So we're going to go bar by bar here. I'm going to teach you how to deal with every candle, every deal, how to deal with every bit of this surfing. This is what I call the surfing zone. This is the entry zone. We don't get out of the trade at the entry zone. We stay in the trade. We want to be in this trade. Many of you are getting out early here, and you're missing all of this. So we're going to get in the trade. We're going to surf in the surfing zone, and we're going to get out in what I call the beach zone or the kickout zone. We're going to get out at there, and then we're going to look for a riptide entry, and we're going to surf it back. So you could have surfed. This is opening day on SpaceX. You could have had two full trades here. You could have surfed this trend up, surfed the riptide back, and you're out for the day. So this is on the 5-minute chart. Now this works on the daily chart, the weekly chart, the 2-minute chart. Doesn't matter. They're all the same. I could find you thousands of these. And this is the coastline analogy. The surfer surfing the 20-period moving average wave away from the deep water towards the beach. At some point, this sideways movement is going to kick you out. You're going to possibly take the riptide back. We don't get in on this move. This just punches through. We wait for it to test. And when it tests, we get in early. There's reasons for why we could get in here. And then we're going to ride this back. We're going to take a nice big face wave move back and we're out. And that's the end of it. And the market has closed for the day. But this is how you can trade. Now, you could trade this on longer term charts or shorter term charts. It doesn't matter. I'm going to teach you this in my course. You go to this QR code. I've got a course and a full community. I do live coaching sessions every week, two to three times, or I do two coaching sessions a week. I do market updates. For example, SpaceX is a market update. I'll do market updates and I'll do question and answers. And then if you want some personal coaching, I can do personal coaching as well. But this is how you can begin to transform your trading into what I call the income engine. If you didn't feel like you could have approached SpaceX with this level of confidence, I did this in 5 minutes. If you don't think you could approach SpaceX with this level of confidence, then you need to have some sort of an analogy. You need to have something that you can look to and say, oh, okay, I know exactly what's going on here. That's the surfer surfing the wave to the beach. That's the riptide. It's coming back. I can get in here. I can get out here. And it just makes it super easy. You can teach your kids this. You could have a team of kids trading this on your LLC. So I don't want to get into all that, but I mean, it's just, you can start having fun with trading rather than making this scary experience. I mean, that's why I named my company Pros Don't Panic. It is something that can be fun. Surfers surf and have fun. They get out and they get out of their wave and they paddle back to the lineup and they surf again, and every wave is fun. So this should be fun. You should be having fun with this because you have the confidence and you know what you're doing. You'll learn all of that in my course. And then through the coaching sessions, here's what you're going to do. Right now you are in education mode. You're on YouTube looking for some education, trying to figure this out. So you're in education mode. I'm going to take you through a course that's going to give you the absolute education that you need, and then you're going to go into training mode. And you're going to go over this over and over and over and over and over again until you absolutely could teach it to somebody else. Then you're going to get into experience, and you're going to trade your own money. You're going to get experience, and then you're going to finally get the results you've been looking for. That only comes from going through these phases. Right now, you're in education mode. You're trying to figure out your education. Then you're going to train on that. Then you're going to get experience, and you're going to be able to go into SpaceX, and you're going to be able to do this. Boom, boom, turn around, boom, done, easy. Okay, so that's where I want to take you. Hit up this QR code, join the community, and I will see you in the community. Take care, everybody.